Human versus Night Elf, guys. It's going to be ToD versus Spiral on Concealed Hill to start us off. Let's just hop right into the game. And here we go. GG, wow. Good luck. Have fun. Carson, we're going on. We're live, baby.
We got a match.
We got a match. This is gonna be sick too. I'm actually like, what a good substitute. I mean, nothing against Insup. Yeah. It's a little unfortunate that he didn't show up, but I mean, dude, ToD, I'll take it. We take those.
What a legend. What a legend. Yeah.
We take those. And actually,
a good start to his day as well. I'm sure he just wakes up. I'm sure he's gonna stream after this. You know, he just makes a little bit of ice cream money, as we say in the biz, and back to streaming.
Yeah, and he had a really good, I mean, he did lose to Entei in the Meisterschaft, but the top 4 performance in that region is really, really good. Netted some cash there, got to go to a LAN. If he wins against Spiral, we'll talk about that, what it's like to be one of the only players probably this year to actually go to a LAN event for Warcraft 3, so that's pretty exciting. But yeah, ToD's going to spawn in the bottom left. We got Spiral playing Elf in the top right. And you know what? A lot of people saying, well, Spiral, why isn't he Orc? Dude, his Elf is good. Checking this out, he beat WFZ. He's beaten a bunch of players with his Elf on War 3 Champions. He's going to open Keeper here.
Yeah, excited to see it. I've always been a fan of his Orc, but, you know, he's been switching it up recently, and you got to respect players that can play multiple races and can play them at the highest level, because ToD is no slump against Night Elf. So if this goes the distance, it's a pretty impressive testament to how good his off races are, if you could even call it the off race at this point.
Yeah, just so solid. I think he's played like 200 games as Elf, too. Like, his War 3 Champions main icon is an Elf, which means majority of the games have to be Night Elf. But you know, he's always struggled with finding his race. I feel like he's played a lot of random too. His human was very good as well, maybe a couple months back. So yeah, I would say he's a very good random player. I haven't seen his undead too much, but his elf definitely very good. ToD gonna open this up with a footy scout. Spiral again, creeping up this keeper.
Yeah, we're going to see a fast expansion from ToD or any sort of one-base shenanigans. Best of 5, you have a lot of opportunities to do different strategies, a lot of different maps available, so we'll have to see. And of course, Spiral, we'll see if he ends up playing that Warden, or is he going to stick to Keeper the whole game. Keeper so far going to net him a Footman kill, and that's not too bad of an opener for Spiral.
So far, so good. Yeah, Keeper definitely going to use the second entangle to get this footy. This footy out of the way means you can creep a lot easier. This footy's out of your hair. It's not going to target your wisps. And there won't be any more scout footies because you need these to creep at this point. So level 2 on the Keeper of the Grove. And Spiral's on the move. And ToD trying to get his level 2 right now. He will get it from the turtles. And it looks like he's going to be under a little duress from this Keeper of the Grove.
Yeah, ToD was a little bit indecisive. He ran up after creeping the orange camp and then decided to go creep the turtles. But maybe he changed his mind from playing one base to expanding. Maybe he thought he was against an undead. Who knows? But the Keeper is going to come harass, has plenty of mana, and another Footman. Might potentially fall, but it would take a lot of damage on the Keeper if Spiral committed.
Yeah, we see a lot of elves go for that Keeper. The Orb of Venom at tier 3, so good. Mass Archers is a play. You can also just go into Lures if you want. So much variation with this Keeper first, especially against human. I mean, the Tri-Hero from Elf that Elf players are starting to do is just so good against targeting that the Archmage, like the Naga, and just the variation there. It's very good. So we'll see what Spiral wants to go into.
Yeah, the Wisp. Very important for ToD if he does want to go for this expansion, but there's another one ready. Here comes the Militia. Actually, almost all the Militia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Militia. Another Wisp going to be targeted, but this creep, I mean, this could be an early game if this Archmage gets entangled one more time. And there's plenty more entangles. Oh my god, this is rough.
This is very scary. ToD's actually committing to this, and I'm not sure this is the right call. He's losing Militia. He's losing a lot to these creep camps. And as well, Spiral's here. He could get the last hit. We'll keep an eye on that. He doesn't get the last hit. That will go to ToD. But the item, Ring Regeneration, Keeper might be able to grab that. But look at the damage!
Oh, this is... Oh, he gets a surround, actually, but Spiral probably just going to get out. Ooh, man, what's Spiral doing behind this? He's just continuing to build archers. He's teching up. Well played is called in game 1. That's a quick Concealed Hill game, but I feel like ToD just sort of... That's one of the maps as human you just want to get over with to get to the easier expansion maps.
Yeah, that's a tough expo. I mean, Concealed Hill, Amazonia, two of those maps that are just really hard to creep with. And Spiral right away, just going right on the offensive. It's hard to do that. Yeah, this is a long best of 5 though, guys. 1-0 for Spiral. It's gonna be a long best of 5. And Yeah, I think the rest of the map's favorite. Does Todd want to switch up though? Like, do you want to expo every game? Becomes a little predictable. Maybe change it up a bit.
Yeah, his first loser map is Terranistan, so I don't see him doing that too likely. But, there are some other maps, of course. As I said, in best of 5, you have a lot of variety. So, likely to see him play one base maybe once or twice.
Okay, we're gonna hop into the next game as soon as the players are ready. Todd always getting the rings, dude. Ring of Regeneration, though, a little different than Ring of Protection, right? Not a bad item.
Not bad, but not ideal. Claws could have made the difference there. We saw that keeper get away with like barely any health. And if the Archmage gets a few more damage, literally 5 more attacks would be 25 more damage if he got claws. If you don't calculate the armor, of course. But that would mean the keeper would be dead. Todd would have held. He would have got the expansion up. Much different game. So the claws do make quite a big difference, even though it's a meme. But still makes a big difference.
It is a bit of a meme indeed. Spiral's here. Tier 1, Team 1, Team 2. The pings are really good. Todd's got 9, Spiral's got 25. I mean, flow. Just beautiful. Beautiful program. Beautiful. Love to see it.
And both players extremely mannered, extremely nice to work with so far, and we're going into game 2. And Todd, will he be able to get the expansion up? I guess is the first question we have to ask ourselves.
This is one of those maps that's really good for him, though, guys. We're going to hop into Tyrena's Stand, Human versus Elf. Probably going to see some Warden. Probably going to see maybe some Mountain King, Carson.
But that's something I'm interested to see. Is Spiral a player that plays Warden? Or does he stick to the Keeper, stick to the Demon Hunter? Generally, when you get people that aren't too comfortable with Elf, Warden is something that takes literally years to master at the highest level. And has Spiral had the time to master it? We'll see. I'd be very impressed if he busts out the Warden. But for Todd, yeah, Mountain King, I think, is in the card.
And it's on the card, guys. You're watching the card.
Yeah, you kind of took my pun and just sort of
explained it deeper.
dragged it through the mud there, Rick.
Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Like you said, I mean, dude, there's Elf players that have played for 10, 15 years that are still having a hard time mastering the Warden. Spiral pulls this out and wins and goes up 2-0 with Warden. Yeah, that'd be nutty. And we'll see what he wants to do. It's gonna be the Warden.
My man. It's a show match. You gotta give the people what they want. It will be Warden against Mountain King. Honestly, such good memories. My favorite matchup to watch is Human versus Night Elf, and the reason it's my favorite is because of Warden against Mountain King. It's such an exciting matchup. A lot of peasants dying, a lot of bolts being dodged, a lot of hero kills, very late game, big armies. It's always very exciting. So this is gonna be good. It's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, there's only very few maps where you can actually do this, right? Like Echo Isles, which is now mostly out of everyone's map pool. I mean, what other maps are left that you can really do this? TS is a gimme, almost.
Yep. Yeah, not really. With the Warden is viable on quite a few maps, but the Mountain King paired is really only Terranistan and sometimes Echo Isles at this point. So hopefully there's some new maps in the future which are more macro-oriented that we can go into this, but Spiral. No slouch, nice creeping so far. Todd gonna do the same.
Wow, Spiral actually puts down a second AOW super early at this shop.
Very nice.
Is that going to be mass hunt variation? Like, does the Hunter's Hall go up soon? And then you go into that mass hunt constant pressure? Oh, the deny, maybe! He does get the level 2. That was really close, though. Great items for Spiral.
That's really good. But to answer your question, I think the Ancient of War, it's, of course, an option for Spiral, but more so just to creep that Warden to level 3 as early as possible. Todd also going to get a good item. Love to see it, because Todd was just saying, I don't never get good items, but both players get in the nuts.
Yeah, Mantle and Potion is great on the Mountain King. Extra bolts and more bolts to follow with that Potion, so... Bit of a faster level 2 for the Warden, but that's what the AOW gives you, and like you said, he's going to use this AOW at the shop, pick up that quick level 2. Love to see it. And then we're just going to see Warden on the other side of the map just being super aggressive. And he's got Fan of Knives already skilled, so he knows what he's going for.
Yeah, and the other one's going to the lab, the other Ancient of War, and he's going to be able to buy a Staff of Teleportation after ideally getting level 3 and probably Staff onto this Wisp that's now moving down to the expansion. ToD gonna call militia and go for that expansion. And I'm sure he knows what's coming his way because the footman is in the main base, actually. Trying to get a couple of wisps.
Oh, this footy's being so annoying. Spiral trying to creep this out. You don't want to deny any creeps, but you also want to micro these wisps. One wisp might have to be forced to deado, or it might actually go down. It's really close. The footy's going to chase, but this should still be level 3 on the Warden. And ToD going to take this expansion. He should be able to get this expansion up and running. The creep, no problem. The Warden's a little far out of the way, and ToD knows this.
Yeah, what ToD should be ready for is he should be ready for this wisp to come in for the staff of teleportation and bolt it. But Spiral, I'm assuming, knows this, and he's actually sending the wisp to the main base, not the expansion, Ricky.
Interesting.
ToD calling militia. You see, he's respecting this wisp so much. He's calling 4 militia, 5 militia immediately because he knows he can't allow the staff of teleportation onto the wisp.
This is so sick. ToD's so smart, and that's why he's at 2400 MMR. He puts the Moonwell down, and the Moonwell will ensure the TP.
Oh my god,
that was
that's
sick.
so sick.
That was unbelievable. Fan of Knives coming in. It's going to hit a lot of units, and there's more in the tank. And Shadow Meld used on the Warden. This is so annoying.
Footman going to the lab, Ricky. This has been very well defended by ToD so far, even after an incredible play like that Moonwell. I've never seen that before. That is very nice from Spiral. Block. There's no mana. He's got to use the greater mana.
Oh, reveal. Oh, wow, nice blink out of the way, because a reveal bolt would be the end of this Warden if no TP. Still a chance for no TP, actually. ToD sees it. I think ToD sees the Warden.
There is a reveal. Oh, he missed it?
No.
But still a picture-perfect defense from ToD. The mercenaries and the archers are going to the expansion, but there's 3 footmen there. This is just beautiful play from ToD so far. The Warden's going back in. And it's just going to, I guess, blow the TP to get a couple more peasants, which I think is the right play from Spiral, who is now expanding as well.
Oh, it's close. Might have to use the
Another
TP,
fan.
actually.
A lot of damage from Spiral, though. Even though ToD had such a great defense, a lot of damage.
Do you want to use a reveal if you're ToD? I think you do. I mean, the Warden's so close. Force that TP out. You don't want to save up for another Fan of Knives. And
Yeah, absolutely.
ToD, on the other hand, going offensive, trying to get this Berserker. A lot of XP here. Bash comes in. Could get this Berserker. There we go. That's a nice pickoff. Spiral picked off that tower, too, which stalls ToD. ToD still got to commit to towering up and defending, so very back and forth. But this Warden, man, just sitting in the darkness, lurking.
Oh, ToD could do some serious damage, though. He's still got the greater mana. He's got another bolt. You know, wisps are going to start falling. Spiral doesn't really have any units. And then when ToD is able, he can just go creep his lab and get a shredder after this. The Warden is just chilling, but the Warden's going to TP back into a bolt, possibly. Because look at the Moonwells. They're out of position if the Warden TP's back.
That's true. Spiral's got to be careful. Wants to staff into a safer spot. The Mountain King's here. And the Moon Juice should save this Warden, I think. Yeah, okay. But he used all the Moon Juice, and now just being so aggressive. ToD still got that mana pot, like you suggested. Bolt comes in. There's enough to blink out. And he's got...
can be invested. There, he even drops the mantle. Very nicely done from ToD. The expansion, not going to be killed, but it's not going to be mining for a long time. Double lures actually could be canceled as well. This could be rough for Spiral.
Yeah, having to build these lures so out of position as well, like away from the main base. Nice bolt dodge on that, the Blink Warden there. Nice. But yeah, ToD's going to see that the tree is in the on the card for Spiral. See how he wants to deal with this. He's putting on so much aggression. I mean, one lure canceled. Another one might have to be canceled too. These footies, like, there's one fan.
Yeah, and Ricky, there's lots of mercenaries spawning. ToD is still tier 1. He's pumping peasants. He could just buy every mercenary and keep going here. He can buy a Berserker Priest. Mud Golem and Ogre Mauler are spawning at both Merc camps and another Berserker soon. So if ToD wants to continue being aggressive, he could just pick up both Berserkers.
Could see a
Look
bash.
at the Warden.
No bash yet, but yeah, the Warden's... and the Warden used up all the Moon Juice the first time. This time, I don't think this will be a full heal.
Look at that from ToD. Building the shop at the expansion too. Beautiful from ToD so far.
Nice. He's at 45 supply. Spiral's at 18, Carson. He hasn't been able to build a thing. This is actually a great game.
Yeah, very nicely done. Both players low on lumber, but ToD has the luxury of having that second base that isn't uprooted. The expansion walking over, but will ToD give Spiral the time after killing this Ancient War? I think he does have to go heal, so he's probably... Spiral is going to get a little bit more time, but both lures being canceled is such a big deal.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, Spiral's got to creep this out. He'll get level 4, I think, from this camp. which will help him out, but he needs to be aggressive. ToD's been able to sit on this expansion, Carson, for a long time, been able to do whatever he wants. I mean, he's already at 47 supply. Once he heals, look at all these footies that could start doing more damage to the spot. Like, this is a lot of footies. You have to respect this. And I know level 2 fan would be sick, which he already has, but... I mean, do you do that aggressively on the expansion, or are you stuck in your base defending with fan the whole time?
Yeah, ToD could go pick up a heal scroll from Spiral's shop. That would be probably the best play. He's also got another scroll, but I think you're absolutely right that if ToD doesn't respect the fan, he's going to lose every single footman, and this warden's going to be level 5 in no time. So ToD should get a heal scroll, and Spiral should honestly try to steal that heal scroll if he can afford it from ToD at his shop.
Oh, as you say that. As you say that. And the footies have defend now. Bolt comes in, nice dodge with the fan. Beautiful micro. He steals both the scrolls, scrolls of protection and scroll of healing. He knows that he needs to keep these footies alive because these footies could be game-ending damage if he uses them correctly. But the fans, Carson, are so good.
There it is. Protection. Wisp could detonate. Level 4. Nice level 2 bash. Heal scroll should be used now. Okay, loses 1 footman, but it's going to be a value heal scroll. Really nice.
Moon juice very low as well. Daytime. So this moon, this might be a great time for ToD to even up the series.
Too. He's got another bolt and there's no blink. Okay, there's the blink.
But did he just blink into a bolt? Okay, a health pot used, and he's got a mana pot as well. Going to pop that with another fan. Should be able to kill a lot of these footies. Oh, the fan of knives, Carson. So deadly.
ToD on 2 racks rifles now, and I assuming getting an Arcane Sanctum. He's got a lot of gold and a decent amount of lumber as well, so ToD can really macro into this. The Warden's going to be able to get out. All the footmen have fallen, but they're being traded for some Dryads and, of course, all the Moon Juice. And ToD is just going to all-in the expansion in no time. This is going to be a Tier 2 all-in against the Expo.
Chasing that Warden, but yeah, there's going to be blink dodges all day. No
Maybe a bash,
yet.
1 attack? Okay.
That would be incredible to actually hit that bash. And then he would have probably saved up for a bolt. Like, that's actually incredible. ToD stabilizing, Tier 2 now. Blood Mage on his way out. Bunch of Riflesmen sitting at home. Upgrades as well. ToD's cooking right now. 41 supply. He's getting into his main army composition. And Spiral still struggling to get some units out. He's secured the lores, but he needs to secure this expansion. Just started mining now, Carson.
Yeah, this is rough. Like, Spiral might need to go Tier 2 Mountain Giants or something. He's stuck on Tree of Ages. He's got decent lumber. He can tech soon, but soon enough there's going to be, 60, 70 supply rifle caster knocking on the expansion's door.
And with this Blood Mage now, it's going to be a lot of bolts. Bolts now.
Look at the macro, though. Look at him. He's just pumping away. 53 supply, breaking right away. Double heal scroll soon, once he can afford it, I would assume. Warden. If it gets level 5, that's probably how Spiral holds. But without level 5, I don't see him holding this big push.
Yeah, and at this point, I don't think that Spiral can actually invest in a second hero either. I think he wants that level 5 Warden, and you need to commit to staying solo hero until you get that, right? So
yeah. Bolt invested. Spiral nicely trying to catch off some reinforcements if ToD was creeping the lab, but ToD creeping elsewhere first. These Dryads very low. No way of healing them, but the bears are on the way out. So Spiral needs, honestly, he needs about 2.5 minutes to be in a good condition, but that's the point of the strat. ToD's not going to give him the time, and nice bolt. The Dryad's out of position. There's so many rifles.
Yeah, and where you see that fans, you'd probably love to see a Breath of Fire too, but it's just not in the card, man.
Yeah. There's an Arcane Tower.
I wonder how many card memes, puns I can make this.
Yeah, you're going over the top, bud.
I was doing it on purpose, but I was like, this is too much.
Spiral, this is a really nice play. This is a beautiful play from Spiral. This is all he can do. He's going to threaten going into the main base. He has a greater invuln so that the Arcane doesn't do too much damage to the Warden, mana-wise. And he's going to at least trade the expansion for the entire main base economy. There's the invuln, and here's the main base economy. And the rifles, although there's a big army for ToD, 61 supply, it's going to take him a while to kill the expansion.
Oh, this is crazy. Another big fan coming in. Hits a few of the units, but it's the peasants that are just getting decimated.
Yeah, 2 rifles and 2 priests actually come out perfectly in time to help defend, and ToD actually has 4 peasants alive at his main base, so he's all right. He's going to be mining. He's got enough wood. He's got 100 wood. I think ToD's in a perfectly fine position.
Yeah, and he's just going to tower this expansion. He's got the rifles. He's got the Mountain King. Warden going to use up all the Moonwell juice, actually relying on the rejuve instead of using up all the juice, but Can he get off fans before this Blood Mage siphons? Here's the siphon.
No.
Nice fan of knives going to come in, but the siphon is so quick.
This is like old school Sky vs. Moon or something, you know?
Yeah.
Tier 2 rifle all in on Terra to stand. Like, this is some classic.
It looks
universe
sketchy
elf.
even. Like, even looking at this,
Yeah.
this looks sketchy. It looks like it shouldn't work. Looks like so old school, but it's very
Yeah,
strong.
it is. Like, Todd really is. He still has that sort of old school flair to him.
Yeah, definitely.
Second heal scroll should be invested because once the Warden hits level 5 okay, Warden has hit level 5, mana potion, and the bears are, you know, I said he needed 2.5 minutes. He lost his expansion, but he got that 2.5 minute spiral. So he's kind of in fighting shape almost. He's down by a lot of supply, but Warden level 5 can always surprise you.
I mean, if you're Todd at this point, you don't have the wood for an expansion, but that's where it's going to go. And Todd, I think he wants to hold this position. If you're Todd, maybe even wedge your way in, spoon your way into that main base, and start trying to end the game. You're at 63 supply. You got the heroes. The Warden, with good siphons, you can get rid of that. But Warden can actually start the fight. Spiral coming in. Going to pick off a Priest. The Fan of Knives are very good. Can we see the Bolt siphon? There's the siphon, but the Bolt on the Anti-Magic Shell. Perfect.
My god. Blink fan, Jesus. Yeah, Todd needs to get out. Todd needs to, now that he's killed the expansion with this army, he needs to transition into tier 3, probably some breakers, mortar teams. He can't fight right now. He's got to get out. There's no reason to be fighting.
This is huge. The Bears jumping on top of these low rifles. There's a mana
There's a
pot on
mana
this
pot.
Warden. Yep, heal scroll used to mitigate some of the damage, but the Warden's just going to back off actually pretty low. Wait for a rejuve. Probably going to see that mana pot being used, though. I think Spiral wants one more fan. I don't blame him. There it is.
Ooh, and Todd gets out, but not before giving the Warden level 6, and he's still tier 2. See, this is, you know, the army has a purpose that Todd's going for. The Riflecaster tier 2, the purpose is to break the expansion. When that purpose is served, you need to transition out of it, but Todd taking a bad fight. And now the Warden's level 6, and even though Spiral's only on 1 base against 2, level 6 Warden can make you on 0 base against 1. And he's re-expanding as well.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You're stuck on these Rifle Caster on tier 2 for a while. No transition, and now the Warden's just going to eat you up.
Yeah, no breakers, no mortar teams, no paladin. You know, sometimes you'll even see an alchemist. But at the moment, yeah, he's getting some source systems, but I think, yeah, there needs to be at least breakers coming out. At least that for Todd.
Spiral continuing to do damage. Actually summons the Avatar at the main, at the expansion, and this could be pretty devastating unless you focus it down. And again, Spiral just going straight to the main base. He's going straight for economic damage. He's not letting Todd figure out a way to move on and into the next tier and upgrade this army. He's not giving him that time. Huge fan of the main base as well.
Yeah, he's got no more mana, but the Avatar of Vengeance. This is what I'm talking about. The Warden will make sure you're on 0 bases, even if you kill the expansion. So Todd's going to go into the main base. He's got level 5 Mountain King. If he can get enough kills, force the Warden back, and keep some peasants alive, which he does do nicely in his main base, there's definitely a chance for Todd. But you know, despite him killing the expansion, I would not say that Todd's ahead right now.
He needs to keep this pressure on. Level 3 on the Blood Mage is good. That's going to be level 2 Siphon. That Warden pretty much with a bolt will have no mana in no time. And that's how you mitigate the Warden. But Spiral, if he can get this expansion up, he can just continue to invest in mana pots. Like, the key for him, he's got the army, he's got the Warden. But now he needs to get this economy rolling because Todd, I mean, Todd's still at 62 supply. He's got tons of units. And now these hero levels for human are getting kind of scary.
How many heal scrolls? 0 heal scrolls. 0 town portal even. Level 2 Siphon is really good. Book of the Dead gonna help out too, but there's no heal scrolls, Ricky. This could be the Warden soloing the army.
Oh, Banish Bolt.
Siphon. There has to be a blink out. Look at the fan. Dispel. Bash.
Oh, Banish Bolt. Oh, it's so close. Rejuve gonna help this Warden. This Warden is just dancing on fire right now, but Todd's taking a really great fight. There's another bolt. Another bolt. The blink comes in, but the bolt could be in. It isn't. Wow. Kobe.
That's what Todd needed. He's about to be level 6 Mountain King. That was that Warden. If that Warden got out, got to the one Moonwell in the back, got a mana pot. This is looking like a different game, but now Todd is actually gonna, I think, pull through.
I mean, with the bear mana too, you have so many bolts. All these bears are gonna fall. Like, Spiral can't even commit to defending this at all. He has to sit back in his base. And for how long can you do this? The Warden must get Tavern Rezzed. I don't think he has time to build it out of the altar. I think Todd's done it this game. 69 versus 30, he certainly has.
Yeah, you imagine a world in which Spiral got out there, got a couple more fans when there was no heal scroll, and all of a sudden it's a level 10 Warden.
Crazy. Look at the Mountain King. Full mana. Yeah, he can't do anything. Spiral actually cannot do anything. He's probably just going to GG out. He's actually going to staff the Warden end, but like, what are you going to do? You have no Moon Juice. It's daytime. There's nothing you could do.
There's about to be a bolt in the second here. There it is. Tries to blink dodge, but it's too close. And the Siphon. There goes all the mana.
The Warden actually...
Another bolt.
Warden actually blinks in, try to do damage, but there's no fan. GG is called, and ToD's going to tie this series up at 2 apiece. Incredible.
Ooh, baby.
Incredible game.
Nicely done. I mean, I know Spiral was down by a lot of supply that game, but don't be deceived. That was dicey for ToD. If he didn't make a play right there, that game was not going to go well for him.
Gotta love Human Elf on TS, man. Always a back and forth battle. I thought Spiral had it. I thought ToD had it. Then Spiral retook it, and then ToD just cleans it up. Beautifully played. Beautifully played. We got a 1-1 series here in this best of 5. Dude, I knew as soon as I put ToD against Spiral, I'm like, this is going to go the distance. Even though Spiral's off-race is Elf, it's so good. And we see the Warden. The Warden play was phenomenal. Really good aggression. He was using that Warden really well for someone that's, you know, hasn't played Elf as long as some of the top Elves have.
Yeah, good creep route, good blink dodges, really good idea of how to delay, because the Warden is not a strong hero early. It's also not a hero good at holding timings like ToD was doing, so he had good sense of when he had to delay and when he could actually take fights. Just very experienced. And now we're going to Amazonia, Spiral's first loser map, and it could be another Warden map potentially.
Amazonia, Elf versus Human. A lot of people say it's a rough go for the Human. What do you think about this this map in particular, to this matchup?
It's rough. If you can, you know, get a clean, fast expansion, it's of course very good. But other than that, you know, if there is a Warden that creeps level 3 and chases you around the map the entire game, it can be very difficult. We'll have to see what the strat is for Spiral, though.
I also think a lot of humans still stick to this tier 2 push. And I think the Elf meta has gotten used to like holding these tier 2 timings.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what ToD wants to do.
Yeah, there's a lot of different strategies for this map, so it's really up in the air until you know if the human's going to commit to an expansion, what hero is the Elf going to go with. A lot of options, which makes it kind of an interesting map for this matchup, but definitely a good loser pick for Spiral.
Okay, loser pick for Spiral it is. We're going to hop into the map that Spiral has chosen, Amazonia, for game number 3, ToD versus Spiral. In the top right, playing for No Limit Gaming, we have Yoan Merlot, known as ToD. Do you ever think that you'd be casting ToD? Like I
don't think I ever have casted ToD. Actually.
Stuff's so weird to me. Yeah, it just feels so. It feels so weird. But Africa, delivering, man. Card, great sponsored event. Some really good players tonight. Later on, we got Foggy against X-Lord. I mean, you can't write a better matchup.
Yeah, this is pretty exciting, and I mean we got so many games between all 4 of these players. It's awesome. Keeper of the Grooverson versus Archmagio, and you know, Warden is kind of a niche pick on this map, but it is good in certain situations. But the Keeper probably the safer of the 3 options that you have.
Yeah, it's
necessary.
Yeah, sorry. I love when you go Keeper first. Amazonia, one of those maps where you can test the mid right away. You can creep level 2 so fast, and then it's so key to have a hero where you can just play aggressive. And we saw Spiral absolutely dominate ToD and Concealed Hill with that aggressive Keeper play. So if he sticks to this, fights for the kobolds in the middle, takes away the whole map, and maybe gets a hero kill or targets a lot of footies, this could be a good game for Spiral, and maybe that's why he picked this map in the first place.
Yeah, I would say Concealed Hill, if ToD pulls off this footy pull on the expansion, which it looks like that's what he's going for, I'd say Concealed Hill is a harder expansion because of the poison creeps, but this is still a map where we could see a very similar outcome, where there's a couple of Wisp detonates, the Keeper comes across the map with level 2, maybe even level 3 for Spiral, and then it can be very, very rough. But there's only 1 Wisp in position, and the Footman actually sniffed it out, so it's going to be pressured off, and ToD right now, is he going to commit to the expansion?
Amazonia, it's a rough go. We know Spiral likes to play aggressive, and this could be the same repainted Concealed Hill, but Amazonia, if you could pull this off, could be good.
Oh, it's not. It's a tech, actually. 2 farms from ToD. So this is going to be 1 base. There's attack.
Playing
Okay.
a little more conservative. What do you think about the tech just going straight as opposed to the expansion? Expansion obviously very dicey.
Yeah. And Spiral proved to know what he was doing. You know, you just keep pumping archers, you pressure with the keeper, get a staff of teleportation, use your moonwells efficiently. And, you know, Amazonia probably the best map for 1 base, last hit potential, claws on the ground, but they did not go to ToD. Of course they don't go to ToD. Who are we kidding?
Yeah, he gets the ring again.
Yeah, ring cloak.
I mean, yeah, you got to feel for him. Like, I know that he complains a lot about item luck, but he's not wrong, guys. This guy is just super unlucky with items. I mean...
Yeah, and 1 base play, these sort of exchanges are very, very crucial. And if he had claws and a mantle right now, plus 8 damage, this would be a much different exchange. But as it stands, you know, it's got level 2 Archmage. The Keeper's on his way to level 3 once he gets the remainder of this camp and the little green down here. We'll have to see if Spiral can get it. And then the Footmen are going to drop like flies.
Yeah,
They
it's
even
like
could right now.
It's like bringing a butter knife to a sword fight. He's just got no damage. Like, he's got no oomph in his stride. You want that claws. You want some damage. And that's just allowing Spiral, who's essentially getting bullied off camps. Spiral's bullying him back and pushing him back. He's going to clean up this kobold. And he might just go for more aggressiveness, but ToD going to go for the Berserker camp. Going to pick up some XP, gets gauntlets. I mean, just a real rough...
This is not another cloak.
Yeah, true.
Archer's Treants going to the right side. This will grant the Keeper level 3, who's going to go up to the left-hand side, probably Staff of Teleportation, and then try to find some Footmen while he's multitask creeping. ToD going to try to sneak a level 3 of his own, but will Spiral give him the time?
I don't know. Keeper's here. Keeper's lingering. Level 3 is here, and we're gonna see that aggressive style from Spiral. I really like his elf, man. I'm a fan. I was always a fan of his orc, but really impressing me. And he knows the kobold's available. Might bring the army to start creeping this, but ToD taking a much smaller camp. I think he's afraid of this Keeper.
That would be too. Level 3. This would be ToD's level 3 as well if he gets this and 1 more unit. The Footmen are going to fall.
Dispel. Yeah, no dispel. There's no chance, really. Deny, not there.
The rifle.
Entangle on the rifle. Oh, that's so unfortunate. And there's no dispel like we talked about, so this is really hard. You don't want to lose this rifle, and you might have to actually deny it and kill it, your own rifle.
Yeah, level 2 entangle. There's no way this rifle's living. Will be denied by ToD, who's the master of denies, and he does, of course, get it. About to get level 3 as well, but yeah, losing that rifle, losing the Footman is like okay, but losing a rifle that early on 1 base is rough. But we see him respecting the entangle, power building that Arcane Sanctum. But now in Naga, a lot of archers, cloak used. There is a wisp at the lab, and there's the reveal, and there's the town portal, and this is looking like another quick win for Spiral.
Spiral's just going to play super aggressive. The Mountain King's out. It's going to help with the hold, but the Naga second just allows him to go straight for heroes, and that's going to be the play. Level 3.
Stuck.
Oh, no. Is he actually stuck in there?
You can buy a Zeppelin in 75 seconds, but it's going to take a while. Popping the Water Elemental out, doing what he can. Mountain King might just die here. Oh, the Militia.
ToD pulling the Militia. He's going to try to pick up some archers, try to get rid of this army that's at his front door. And he might be able to pick off a few. He's got 1 more bolt left. It's definitely a free archer. There we go. Picks the 1 off. Militia halfway through. Might have to send some home. Nice hold so far for ToD. And yeah, he's trying to get this Archmage out. He's not even forced to chop down the trees. He must be waiting for that Zeppelin. Which is still going to take some time.
40 seconds. 40 seconds. It will be here in time, but it's just unfortunate he didn't have his Archmage to hold, or else, you know, might have been easier, but it looks as though he's still going to hold. No Dispel yet, though, so another rifle. There's the Archmage gets out, finally at last. No bolt. And also, the Mountain King didn't have Aura that whole time, or he'd have a bolt right now to force the town portal or kill the Naga. Very crucial. And now he's going to lose another rifle for it.
That's a very good point. He might still be able to go for a hero. The Naga getting targeted. He might be able to get away. It's close. Okay, last hit on the Naga. There's the level 3 that he's been searching for the whole game. But he's losing priests. He's losing vital units just for trading archers, which Spiral will take all day.
Wow, a great town portal from Spiral. He's about to lose so much that, you know, the trade will have been even. But since he just town portals out there, at the end of the day, he killed a bunch of rifles, he killed a couple of priests, and he only lost his Naga and I think 1 archer. So a beautiful town portal. And lords are coming up as well.
I really thought Spiral would just stick to this mass archer style, which is so strong, by the way, against human, especially when you know that they're going rifle cast, but you can get away with just hero focus and everything, especially if you keep the pressure on not allowing this Mountain King to creep. But ToD making the right move, going to go straight for the big camp of the expansion. That'll be his level 2 Mountain King, but again, Spiral right here at the front door. Doesn't want to let him get anything.
2 rifles chilling for ToD right now at the barracks. That's an unfortunate mistake. Dispel's on the way, so ToD just needs a little bit more time. And maybe he can crawl his way back into this game. But now there's still the 2 rifles. That's a big amount of his army that's not here right now.
Oh, this is a huge creep, Jack. This Keeper's got mana for days. This is going to be rough. Who's going to get that last hit on the Golem? No, Spiral gets the experience.
Scroll the Beast, though, going to ToD, going to help out a lot in the future in the Water Elementals. There's no Dispel, but there's a lot of archers. Nice staff by Spiral.
ToD's still going to get that level 2, though.
Dispel should be finished. Almost. Almost ready, Ricky. The Moon Juice, this is the downside of mass archers. The Moon Juice is dry, and it's newly daytime.
God, you probably hate getting Scroll of the Beast, too. ToD just having a rough go. You probably want that mana pot, right? Maybe even a heal pot when you know that the key for Spiral's hero focus. I mean, just a bummer of item drops.
Yeah, it's probably the 4th best one. The mana stealing might even be arguably better, but if ToD can get up to 50-60 supply, if he can bring those 2 rifles that are still idle at the barracks in.
Yeah, he has no idea. That's a little unfortunate. That's a big bulk of his army, too.
That's 2 rifles is huge on one base. Tangle. There is Dispel. ToD not using it. Just healing. Is that more efficient to just heal through the Entangle than actually Dispel?
ToD saying LOL, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I thought maybe he caught the rifles, but he didn't.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the items this game. Yeah, man, ToD, we feel you, brother. We feel
oh,
you.
he got True Shot. Did you point that out?
No.
I didn't hear if you did. Jesus, he just got True Shot. And ToD saw it before us. This is the upside of going rifle caster on this map, though. You can creep the red camps very easily. But ToD still hasn't noticed those 2 rifles. Is he going to get the red camp? If ToD can get the whole red camp, level 3 Mountain King. Oh, the Wisp scouts it. Beautifully done by Spiral.
Oh, this is dicey. You don't want to be fighting the Granite Golem when Spiral's right here with his full army and Tangles could come in. There is Dispel, like you said. This is still a tough fight with level 2 Mountain King.
ToD needs level 3, and Spiral needs heal scrolls to counter that level 3. ToD needs those 2 rifles as well.
And if if you get level 3 Mountain King, surely you go for Clap, right?
Yeah, I think that's the right play. There's the first Mountain Giant, single lore Mountain Giant, and a single Dryad coming out just to deal with the Water Elementals. I like it. I like it from Spiral. A nice, well-rounded army composition. Heal scroll and invuln picked up. Archers, upgrades?
These
no
rifles
upgrades quite yet.
Are still at the main base. ToD has no idea.
He's broken upkeep, and he's not actually broken upkeep with the army he has.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, it just... Surely he's got to look at his main base eventually, right?
Maybe it just proves how good his macro is that he hasn't noticed those. Because he has never looked back home.
Yeah, hockey's actually affecting him negatively. Okay, nice mana burn. Ooh, the Orb of Venom on the Keeper, too. This is going to be a pretty destructive tri-hero elf with the mass archers. Everything's going to drop so fast. The rifle dropping, and ToD's having a hard time fighting this. The Demon Hunter just gets staffed out, and ToD's not trading well. I mean, you didn't get anything, and Spiral able to pick off a few of those units, getting a bunch of rifles. This is not a good fight for ToD, and you still... That level 3 Mountain King is just waking him in the face, man. Mountain King goes down. He's just not strong enough, and Spiral, I think, surely takes this game and goes up 2-1 in this best of 5.
Yeah, the Demon Hunter third, a very nice choice from Spiral. The Mountain King never got level 3 and never got a clap off, and that Demon Hunter was there perfectly on time. The ... Unreal comes out from ToD, and we're going into game 4.
I mean, I definitely don't fault him for that. That was I mean, the other opponent gets True Shot Aura, he gets Claws, he gets everything going right away. ToD gets a ring, a cloak. He just gets gauntlets. He creeps the expansion hoping for a mana pot. He gets a Scroll of the Beast against Dryads with Dispel. It's just a nightmare for him. 2-1 for Spiral. And yeah, ToD trying to come back into the series, but it's going to be rough.
He does have another losers map, though. We saw how dominant he was on his first loser map, really in control the whole game, despite Spiral playing very well, actually, on Terra's stand. ToD still was totally in control, so maybe he's got something planned for his second loser map, Last Refuge. But man, yeah, that strategy is very good, and I think ToD will look back on that and be like, man, I had 2 rifles idle the whole time. Maybe if he has those 2 rifles with his army, he can not only creep the expansion when he initially goes for it, but probably that rock column when he initially goes for it, the red camp.
Yeah, it seems like 2 units, but it's a ton of damage. It's a ton of your army. I mean,
With rifles, very, very crucial. Very crucial, because the human army is already pretty small overall.
Yeah, everybody take a sip of your coffee. I'm taking a sip of my little muddy mug here. Check your posture. We're going to hop into game number 4. Spiral on the brink of taking this a 3-1 series against ToD. 1 map away. I got the coffee mixed with water combination.
Coffee is water, Rick.
Not the way I make it. Basically just a cup of sugar.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, I do like black coffee, but today I was just like extra tired, so I decided to put a couple extra scoops in there. Couple extra scoopers. ToD going off in his frustration for items. I don't blame you, man. I don't blame him. That was a rough game. I mean, it's one of those games where it's like, okay, guess I just lose, you know? Really, it is.
Yeah. True Shot Aura just incredible as well on top. All right, Last Refuge. ToD on the brink of elimination. We'll see what he goes for. Will it be some sort of a Beastmaster, actually? Nope. Altar goes down.
Yeah, we see a lot of elves doing that now. Beastmaster first on this map, especially against human. Pretty good summons, very good at harassing, but looks like he's just going to go probably into Keeper, if I had to guess.
Yeah, there's just so many styles to master with elf. You know, there's so many opening heroes. We saw Spiral has clearly invested some time into the Warden already, and the Keeper. But the Beastmaster, Dark Ranger, you know, plenty of different hero options that take a lot of time to get used to.
Yeah, plenty of fish in the sea.
Not for you. Just start crying.
Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah. Probably going to be Keeper. Dude, does he do Warden? That'd be nuts. But probably not, though, right? But that'd be nuts,
Probably
but like
Keeper,
probably
yeah.
not, though, right?
I mean, Keeper's been so good for Spiral so far. Ooh,
Demon Hunter.
Yeah, give me it.
Yeah, we'll take that for sure. ToD on his, he's got to come back. He's got to come back 2 maps in a row, or Spiral will take this. Did they say how they wanted the spread? Is it 50-50?
Spread. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I guess we'll figure that out. Probably should have figured it out beforehand, but
Yeah, probably a good idea. Oh, we just make an executive decision yourself.
Sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
Archmage, AOW creep, 4, Mr. Spiral, Demon Hunter coming out. And now that you're Demon Hunter, you just want to go into standard game. We're probably just going to see Lores, Bears, Dryads, Demon Hunter Naga. It's just going to be one of your typical games. Maybe Alchemist second, but probably Naga.
Yeah, I respect the 3 different hero choices from Spiral, but you know, the Keeper was looking pretty dominant in the 2 games that Spiral won, so surprised he's not doing it again, but respect for the 3 different heroes. ToD, there's the claws, ToD.
There we go. You said plus 45 Archmage incoming, and you're off to a good start. I can tell ToD right now. He's probably like, "Let's go." There it is, finally.
All right, Footman in the main base. Yet to get a Wisp, but still forcing your opponent to put some APM into dealing with their Wisps when all you have to do is just attack move on the Footman. It's good to do because it slows everything down. Wards for Spiral. Nice. ToD. Mantle incoming. There it is.
Wow, there we go. Off to, yeah, so far so
Pick it
good
up.
for ToD.
Pick
You gotta
it up,
pick it
ToD.
up. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta grab those. You gotta pick it up for it to have effect, though. Level 2 on the
what-
Archmage.
want this level 40 plus 45 Archmage. That's what I want this game. That's all I'm rooting for. It's plus 45.
Just give
Plus
him one
12.
time. You know, like
Yeah.
poker, man. One time.
Yeah.
Okay, so far so good for ToD. Spiral trying to get some damage done. It's a little harder to do with the Demon Hunter as opposed to the Keeper. Can't just rely on that Entangle focus. You got to kind of mana burn, wedge your way in. But so far so good. This is a good creep jack, and actually ToD's going to commit to this expansion, Carson. And this could be what Spiral needs. Just needs to be constantly annoying. The militia are targeting the Demon Hunter, actually.
I think it's all right. A lot of damage taken on the demon, and this is going to be a pretty clean expo. And he's going to get another claws here, so that's going to be nice for ToD. It's going to be a plus 13 Archmage.
He's got to pick it up. It is another clause. Unbelievable.
I almost want to say something in all chat, but I won't. Spiral will probably do it for me.
We'll just give him that. We'll give him the nod in spirit. In spirit, we're with you, ToD. We're with you. We're rooting for you. No caster bias, but this is a great day.
We want a game 5. Everyone wants a game 5. All right, we can root for ToD a little bit until we're in game 5. Level 3 Archmage. Can't get another clause here, but he does get the best item possible still. The wards.
This game is trolling us, yeah, dude.
Yeah, 4 best items for ToD. I mean, Spiral didn't get bad items either.
Looking at the base of Spiral, his tech's almost finished. Probably going to see the lures going up 2 claws this time. Yeah, ToD just... He's letting everybody know that, like, what's going on, man. Oh, Sentry Ward being placed. Could pick off some archers. Nice placement here.
Look at the damage, dude. I mean, these items do make a big difference. I mean, ToD is kind of memeing about it for the content, but they do make a huge difference.
Laden becoming a fan club member. I have no idea what that means, but you're a VIP. You've always been a VIP, Laden. You didn't have to do what you did to become a VIP. You're always a very important person here. A lot of respect for Laden TV.
Kamsahamnida, Laden.
There you
Love
go.
to see you here. Love to see you here. My man. Wisp gets surrounded. No water elemental, but there's plenty of damage on the Archmage and plenty of footmen, and there's plenty of fish in the sea for some people. Hunter's Hall on the menu.
Might get canceled, but this is a great timing for ToD because the lures aren't up yet, Carson. And if he can hold this expansion, I mean, Militia being called at this expansion to, if he can get this Demon Hunter out, then, I mean, what's Spiral going to do? Where's he going to build his lures?
The archers are evacuating because they cannot deal with this amount of footmen. I mean, ToD could just attack the main base, but he's going to town portal because, when you're ahead, why allow your opponent a way back to the game, which could be in the way of killing all the peasants at the expansion. ToD, where's the attack not happening yet? So Spiral a little bit ahead in that department, but currently he's going to be under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, the lure is just going down now, and ToD TPing out, giving away that position, allowing Spiral to build the macro, but still timing for him to go into the main base and cancel. But looks like he's going to go back, actually. And I'm not sure why. He sees the armies in the mid, but I guess he wants to defend his expansion before anything. And this is probably the right call.
Yeah, I would say it's a good idea, and the water elemental is going to come out before the mana burn. Still no level 3 Demon Hunter, though, anyway. Okay, the lords are coming up. Tier 2, still only for Spiral. I mean, if he wants to go for a timing against this expansion, his time is running very low, because ToD is teching now. He's got a lot of footmen. The Archmage, nice block from the footman, though. Wow, really nice block from the footman.
Sick blocks from ToD. Look at him go, boys. Look at him go. Now he's going to target that Naga. Get that Naga out of there. The tier 2 tech's still very far behind. ToD needs to stall a lot more time, but he's doing a good job. The expansion is up. Arcane Sanctum should be up, as well as a guard tower. That'll help with the defense at the expansion. That should be able to slow down what Spiral can do, but he can't lose this Archmage. The Archmage so close behind the boots. Oh, the cold arrow coming in.
There's a mana burn. There's a big mana burn, too. One more hit, and maybe the mana burn would kill, but actually not quite. It would take 2 attacks. Is there a shot coming up for ToD? There is. Footmen in the main base, they're all going to fall. This will give the Demon Hunter level 3.
This is amazing multitasking from Spiral. The staff in, defending the footies in perfect time. The lures are going to be up. The Dryad's coming out. This is a really well-played game from Spiral, I gotta say. He's playing against ToD, who's had great items this game. Good map awareness. The lures were a bit delayed, and I gotta say, Spiral's handling this like an absolute pro.
And level 3 Demon Hunter. Certainly not going to hurt. ToD towering up the expansion. Spiral says sec. ToD says question mark. But there is a blacksmith going up for ToD, so probably going to see a similar maybe rifle caster all in, which isn't ideal if there's no expansion to push. I would generally prefer to see, tier 3, but
Okay, sound went super low.
We'll
A little
see.
bit of buggy there. Yeah. Yeah, the tier 3 would be nice, but it's going to take a while, Carson. It's going to take a long time, and he's just really on the back foot. No TP, no staff, no nothing on this Archmage. He's creeping aggressively, trying, and he won't get level 4 from this, and in fact, he'll get a mediocre item, but he's just trying to scrape through.
He'll get another mantle.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
But Spiral, going for the Merc camp, is a much better creep camp, and he will reap the rewards for creeping out something good. Belt of Giant Strength, okay, maybe the worst item you can get here.
Yeah, one of them. One of them for sure. Level 2 Naga, though. One of the better levels you could get. Footman gonna pressure, but the Archmage.
Yeah, compared to level
nice.
1, it's one of the better
A lot
ones.
better than level 1, actually. Yeah, level 2, as it turns out. Oh, man, you gotta be careful, though, Todd. You gotta be real careful. There could
Demon
be a
Hunter
Fork
wrapping
Lightning.
around. Demon Hunter wrapping around. And the Naga's going to commit. Naga, he just needs one hit on this Archmage. Todd, so smart, though, running away. And we see the timing on the Demon Hunter. So smart from Todd. Look at him get away. Perfectly timed.
Yeah, if there was a mana burn in one attack or a mana burn in a Fork Lightning, that would have been a dead mage. The Footman, you know, they're buying a lot of time, so I'd say, although a lot of Footmen are falling, it's not the end of the world because the Naga, you know, nowhere near level 3 yet. What's Todd's army, though? Double Sank, Workshop, so this will be some sort of big tier 2 all-in, but not with Rifle Caster, with, you know, Mortar, Breaker, maybe a couple of rifles, but like an immediate 70 supply army push with Heal Scrolls.
Yeah, Todd's lacking a little bit on the wood count, and definitely on the hero levels. This Demon Hunter able to creep up like crazy. Let's see what item he gets here. Circle Nobility. Okay, still a good item.
Very nice. Very nice. Aura is also very nice. As soon as those two Sanctums get up, those Priests, those Sorks, those Breakers will have level 2 Aura to supplement them. One a mana ceiling. Pretty bad, all of things considered, but Todd cannot complain. Town Portal, double Heal Scroll, Invuln Protection Scroll, but no Town Portal purchase. The Invuln forced to be used right away. One Dryad gets ensnared. The Rifle could focus that down, but there's two bears coming in for the Rejuve, and Todd, he's got to get out of here because this is not the time he wants to fight. His tech just got up.
He's getting caught. He's getting caught with his pants down right now. Demon Hunter's got an Orb of Venom. He's ready to fight, and Todd is not. Todd is frantically trying to get units out. He doesn't have the breakers yet. Trying to rally out some units as quickly as he can. He doesn't even have a mortar. And Spiral's just right-clicking.
What a timing.
Yeah,
what
this is sick.
Spiral. Now that, yeah, the mortar's going to get caught out. The base is blocked, so he can't actually get the units into the back of his base, and the Sanctum and the Workshop are exposed. Incredible. This is really good from Spiral. What can Todd do right now?
Todd forcing a lot of items at the shops, heal scrolls, and health pot. He needs to hold here, but the units in the main base are just going to wreak havoc, man. The mortar trying to get out, so Sorks now slows in.
Oh,
but he doesn't...
he's cutting the trees with the mortar. Okay, he gets the mortar to the back of the base. So Todd can actually get all of his units into the back of his base now. So all he's got to do is buy time, and he won't lose all the reinforcements.
Oh, Spiral taking some damage on the Demon Hunter. Rejuve comes in, but you don't want to lose any bears. Is there a staff on any of these heroes? There isn't. He could lose a lot of units here if he doesn't TP out, but he's going to commit to this fight still. Everything's so low for Spiral. This is a dicey situation. Going to go for the hero levels. The hero focus. Todd uses the health pot, tries to get out, but is still so close. Militia being called as well. This is a tough fight. Todd could kill a lot of units, but he could also get in a position where he loses heroes. Demon Hunter.
Oh, the Demon Hunter gets out, but the bear is not so lucky. Expansion's being built behind this for Spiral, but he had an opportunity to do a lot more than he did there. But Todd, a very nice defense with very little, army at that point. But 58 supply is pretty good, and 10 supply advantage for Todd. The Bears trying to get Spiral up to 50, but the push is coming. Push is coming in no time from Todd.
And just like this, Todd's done it. He's bought himself the time. Good macro. Good running around. Everything is low for Spiral, and on one base, soon to be two, though. But on one base, it now swings completely in Todd's favor. And he's still got the heal scroll, Carson. He's still got the protection scroll. He doesn't have a TP or anything else, but, with this expansion, he probably should go buy some more items. What item does the Naga get? Book of the Dead.
Yeah, I can't complain with that. There's only, 2 Dryads, and they're low. Probably going to be 1 Dryad soon. Maybe 1 Dryad right now, even. Heal scroll for Todd. A lot of gold invested into items, and he's still at 60 supply. Level 4 Demon Hunter almost, but, there's just not enough stuff for Spiral.
Yeah, he's going to have to right-click like crazy, maybe get lucky with the hero kill, but the Demon Hunter already getting super low. The bears, he's going to have to TP out to try to save these bears. I think he'll get away with everything. Dryads in the back. But just Todd's just going to steamroll him now. Incredible patience, man. He was down level 3, low Archmage, trying to steal creep camps, but He's worked his way into a position where he's going to siege this expansion, which hasn't gone up at all. 10,000 gold. He hasn't mined diddly squat. And this is a great timing for ToD now. 70 supply against 50. In fact, he's going to pull militia. He wants to commit to this.
There is cat mortar teams, Ricky, and the expansion will not stay alive. The main base exposed now.
And that's a complete wasted investment. The expansion goes up, fully completed, no cancel, doesn't mine anything. Great trade from ToD.
Oh, sorry, there was ToD. There was ToD mortar teams, not cat.
Yeah, only ToD. Yep.
Okay, cat's on the way, though.
Yeah.
Level 3 Naga on the way as well. Corner camp, a juicy one to pick up because it puts you really out of position, but if you're given the time, it's good to get when you can. Ooh, not actually level 3, but, you know, I don't think ToD's under any sort of pressure to get level 3 right now. But Mountain Giant might help with that pressure from Spiral, and the red camp might, you know, get him an item, but ToD needs to get those red camps to get a plus 45 Archmage, but actually the Naga's the one that might have to get plus 45 at this point.
Yeah, and Spiral's going for a really crazy creep camp right now. He's creeping the red. He's going to get rewarded, but he's going to take a lot of damage. And actually, Staff's back home on the Demon Hunter to heal up. But ToD, as soon as he's done this Merc camp, he should just go and siege, right? That should be the play. And here we go. He's got 3 more teams in the back. Trois, as you said. And
big army, very big. No, he's got cat.
Oh, he's got cat?
Yeah.
Oh, he does? Oh, wait, what?
Because he almost has Sank,
Oh,
but he's on
yeah.
80 supply. I don't know how to say 79 in French, so.
79.
Ah.
Yeah, there you go.
But, 3 mortar teams, or 3 mortar teams, 3 mountain giants. This might be enough. I mean, 70 supply Spiral. If he can get in a position. Look at the lumber mills, though, from ToD.
How is Spiral ever going to get in a position to actually attack the lumber mill? Yeah, this is great. He's actually building farms. He's just trying to keep his range out of range of these units. And when you have mass melee, it's hard. The 2 mountain giants are great, Carson, but they can't get any surface area. And look at the martyrs in the back, completely protected. This is a picture-perfect positioning from ToD.
Yeah, but the mountain giants are still going to be a problem at the end of the day, so the mortar teams do as much as they can. Demon Hunter! Okay. Almost falls at the tail end, but yeah, again, ToD's stuck on a tier 2 army against tier 3, and despite being on 2 base, Spiral holds because mountain giants pretty strong against tier 2 human.
3 mountain giants enough to really truly turn the tides in this game?
They're enough to kill the expansion if ToD's out of position. They're enough to win a fight if ToD is out of position. So I would say ToD might need to go tier 3 before ending this game. We'll see. I said that on TS, and he didn't need to do so. Flute of Accuracy, ToD is going to be laughing to the bank.
I mean, yeah, this game is one of those games for him. He is certainly getting memed. But he's allowing Spiral to get all the red camps, too. Like, he crept the turtle and the merc, but not the red?
Yeah, right, when he had all that map control. Oh, the Naga. Oh my god, the Naga could Fork Lightning. Does actually get it. But Spiral gets the Endurance Aura. What a Fork Lightning.
Yeah, that was sick. Gonna steal the XP, but I mean, a great item for Spiral now. With Mountain Giants, Endurance Aura, pretty pog.
Oh,
but look at ToD. Yeah, look at ToD. ToD's gonna go for a little tricky play here, a little
Spiral doesn't have a town portal, and ToD knows. This is beautiful from ToD. What a play.
Give him a twist, the flick of the wrist. That's what the Sherman says. Here we go.
I've got the lovely bunch of coconuts.
Lovely. Okay,
Staff.
Oh, he just uproots.
The Water Elemental's blocking the Demon Hunter from getting back there. Oh my god, and the Naga's coming in for the Fork Lightning. ToD just kills the main? Are you kidding me?
I mean, he's gonna continue. I mean, he's still got more time. He's got to wait for the Archmage
Fork
to take damage.
Lightning.
Oh, look, he's getting so much value. This is the tree. This is 2 Moonwells.
This is incredible from ToD. What a play. Who does this?
And usually you just TP out, but hey, look at the patience on ToD. It's going to pay off. He doesn't lose a single thing. 2 Moonwells going down. Unbelievable play from ToD.
Oh my dear lord, and he's going tier 3 behind it. That was pretty sick, dude.
Yeah, that was nuts, man.
That was pretty sick. Yeah. Applause to how ToD has handled the 2 games that he's managed to win, because this is looking like a second victory. But Spiral still 66 supply. He's got to go now, though. The expansion is up, but not mining.
Okay, and Spiral's actually, yeah, he's not mining at all. He's got 34 gold, and he's stuck on 65. ToD at 78, which is an advantage. And it looks like Spiral's going to actually give him the fight he wants. He's going to go straight for the expansion.
What other option does he have, though, really? Trees picked up by the rocks. Bears. Here. Roar, not quite yet casted. There's 4 towers in the back. And plenty of mortar teams.
I don't know, maybe going for the main is better. There's so many towers here.
Yeah, and the main and the expansion actually have very similar gold counts for ToD, so...
Yeah, Spiral's not going to be able to get anything done here. In fact, he's just going to take a ton of damage. The mortars in the back, they're going to be happy with +2 attack to just keep attacking the ground there. But look at Spiral's army now. It's completely decimated. So many bears are low.
ToD sappered the expansion at some point.
Oh,
it's dead.
What?
ToD sappered the expansion. Now
I didn't even see that.
There. Neither did Spiral.
Spiral's got
apparently.
no gold and no tree and no money for
Naga.
What? What? Dude, he just bamboozled Spiral. He doesn't even have enough gold for an expansion.
Yeah, ToD's kind of owning Spiral in this late game.
Well, he can't build anything. He can't build a tree. He's got to sell items.
He's got no wisps. He's got no wisps. He's got 1 wisp left.
1 token wisp. Yeah, he's I didn't even see that. Neither did Spiral, obviously, but...
This is beautiful, and ToD's just invising again with the mortar teams, with the heroes, and he's just gonna keep hitting and running. Why take a fight if you don't have to?
And Spiral can't even force a fight at the expansion, or he's gonna lose everything. Spiral's just done. This game is not his.
I don't think there's a way to win. I don't think there's a way.
Unbelievable play from ToD. Unbelievable play.
The invis, man. The invis is just so well utilized.
He can actually just siege the main base and still hold at his expansion with his army sitting at home. Actually, maybe not, but it'll be close.
Well, ToD knows how many buildings there are. He's been constantly scouting. He's got a peasant towering up the red camp. His other water elemental scouted the 1 Moonwell. And yeah, now Spiral's revealed as well, and ToD's just going to eliminate Spiral.
Spiral going to try to run home. Staffs home with the Demon Hunter, trying to right-click these mortars, but ToD will just
Demon Hunter
leave,
can hold on his own, yeah, but you know, he killed a lot of buildings, and he could just do it all over again.
Oh, what a crazy game, ToD. Being aggressive, being abusive. Being an abusive Andy. What do you do if you're Spiral, man? You think you just leave the game. The Wisp going to scout this possible second expansion. He sees the towers here, and maybe Spiral goes to defend, but there's nothing he can do, Carson. He has 1 Wisp. Okay, he has enough for a tree. Okay, he doesn't have enough for a tree anymore. He just bought a Scroll of Healing.
Yeah, is he looking for a fight then? I mean, even if he did... Oh, the thing is, if he built a Tree of Life, he would be at 57 out of 30, and he would have no Wisp left. So he'd have to lose his whole army before he could actually build Wisps to even mine or build Moonwells.
Oh, true. Yeah, so he's got no chance.
Yeah,
so he'd have to build 4 Moonwells before he can build the tree.
Which he wouldn't have the Wisp to even build, because it'd be used from the tree.
Yeah, and he'll never get the gold for it, because there's no way to... Yeah, it's just over. Dang. That is a rough position to be in. Spiral doesn't really know what to do, man. He's just kind of like trying to defend his base, I guess. There's no way he wins. Like, there's absolutely no method in which he wins this game.
Yeah, I really like this from ToD. Not taking any chances with taking a bad fight. You know, if he takes a fight and they both trade their entire armies, maybe some heroes, he risks there being a level 6 Demon Hunter, and then that's easy to break the expansion with. Just lame him out. He's got no buildings left. He's got no economy. You have towers at your expo that he can't break. I mean, just lame him out.
He's going to slowly wedge. The Naga might attack this Moonwell, and then we're going to see ToD going for the buildings. There's only a few left, Carson. Only 5 buildings left in total. And the army's right here, but ToD doesn't care. He's just going to... The mortars do a lot of damage.
1 building at a time. He's going to get... Okay, don't want to lose your Archmage, because ToD is actually out of gold now. ToD just going for it. The Naga's killing the Moonwell, and... Okay, maybe a little slight overcommitment from ToD.
Yeah, but he can rebuild these mortars all day.
Well, he doesn't have any economy left, so actually he's limited on what he can build.
Oh. Okay, the Naga doing some damage. ToD will actually have to base race, but Now Spiral's only play is to hold.
Well, the thing is, Todd can just send water elementals all day if he needs to and sit behind the towers. But if there comes a point where Todd loses too many units doing this, Spiral can actually just push the expansion.
This is crazy.
Okay, the Moonwell, 43 health. There's 3 buildings left and 1 Wisp with not enough gold to actually build any building. But Spiral could sell an item and build a Moonwell.
Okay, Todd's gonna get some money as well from this camp, and that should be enough to put down another expansion. And I think if you're Todd, you probably just want to put an expansion down and hold. But can you hold if Spiral commits to a fight? I don't know. It's
I don't
close.
know if he. Yeah, I don't think Todd can win a fight anymore. Is a crazy thing. Because the Demon Hunter's level 5, the Naga's level 5. Again, you might feed that demon to level 6. So Todd's really only option is to lame, but there's so few buildings left. Certainly there's no way Spiral can come back.
He is gonna put down that expansion though at the red camp.
He built it yet? Because he doesn't have the gold. If he
No,
hasn't
he
already
had
built
the
it.
gold. I think he already built it. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got it queued up on one of these peasants. This one here, the back one. I don't know. Did he not? Did he
Guess
build
not.
knights or something?
The long distance.
Oh,
mining
he's
is actually
building
gonna be
knights.
pretty
Okay,
efficient.
I think he's just gonna right click the buildings.
Sundering Blade. Okay, he's gonna have 4 Sundering Blade Knights, right? And that's probably that's certainly enough to deal with 3 Mountain Giants. Before those Knights, there was no way he could win. But yeah, with these 4 Knights, okay, Todd definitely has the winning army now.
So he's actually just gonna take a fight. He's not gonna go for the buildings. He's just gonna take a fight.
Under siege.
He can at least hold the long distance mining indefinitely. So the Water Elemental is gonna kill the Moonwell. Slowly but surely, there's 2 buildings left. Todd could even invis maybe a single knight to go to the last remaining buildings. Credit to Spiral for sticking it through. I mean, he has had a chance, but it's just not been big.
Todd's gonna actually take this fight, and yeah, maybe you want to send a couple knights to, or a couple, like at least the mortar, to attack the buildings or something. But he's actually gonna take the fight, and this could be Spiral's chance to come into this. Demon Hunter getting low. If he gets staffed, he'll get staffed to like a lore.
Yeah. The bears could rejuve, so you don't want to lose all these bears or else you have no way of healing ever again.
50 supply for Spiral, 50 out of 0. Those are about the odds of him winning this game right now. 50 to 50 no. Demon Hunter goes
Demon
down,
Hunter.
and that's just going to be GG, I think. GG's called, and we're going to a game number 5.
Yeah,
Game
really
number
nice
5.
game.
Yeah, that
Very
was
nice
awesome.
game.
That was awesome. Okay, game number 5. Going the distance this game. Pretty sweet.
Hey, you love to see it, man. All 5 games, you truly do.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. We're up to 155 viewers. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been a while since we hosted the card. Actually, we did it last year, but with a card like this, I guess people want to tune in. I don't blame them. Coming up next, we got Foggy versus X-Lord, and that's going to be probably one of the best matchups we've ever put on this card in general.
for
So
sure.
definitely one of the highest calibers. So with the preliminary card going 3-2, pretty good start. Some good quality
can't
games
complain.
too. Good quality games.
Yeah, can't complain with the quality so far. This has been a pleasant surprise having Todd sit in. So this is just been great. Just been great, man. Couldn't ask for more. Couldn't ask for more today so far.
Just waiting for Spiral to rejoin the lobby, and then we'll go back with yeah. Are we top of Africa TV right now? Did we take over the channel?
Getting there.
What's the biggest channel on right now? Let me take a look. We're getting there, baby. We're getting there. Are we on the front page? We're definitely on the... Oh, we're right at the top. Right at the top is where we belong. Top of Africa TV, Carson. Congratulations. We are putting on a clinic. It's not really us. I mean, it's good player pool, really good games. We're just kind of here, you know. Like it's really not us. But yeah.
Spiral saying, "Dear Carson, could you please be less correct with your calls? Because I said the Archmage will get plus 45, and I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
okay, you're both gonna get awful items this game. It's all right." And yeah, top of Africa, hype, dude. Shout out to Africa. For
Really
allowing
cool.
us to put on this show, for helping us out, you know, for allowing the players to play these beautiful show matches.
Yeah,
Shout
well,
out to everyone watching, man.
I love working with these guys, man. Africa TV is a great company to work with. So we were planning on doing more, but right now let's get into game number 5, ToD versus
Ooh.
Spiral, to close out this series.
Both players got to be pretty happy with their performance, and we're going to see the 4th different hero from Spiral.
Yep, there it is. No altar. It's gonna be maybe a panda, maybe an
Panda-
alchemist, maybe a beastmaster.
Yeah, one of those 3 is certainly those are the options.
I feel like NI used to always be panda first, but that's kind of deviated. I feel like I don't know what happened to panda. Did he get nerfed?
Did get a couple of nerfs, but you know, still playable. But I would say the Beastmaster is certainly the most playable option of the Tavern Heroes currently. Dark Ranger, you know, we don't see a lot of her, but still viable, I'd have to say. Still viable.
Yeah, here we go. We're gonna find out.
And here we go. We turned like an old school broadcaster.
I mean, I like that saying though. It's a nice. Here we go. I like it's pumped up. You know who did it so good is Michael
Goldblum from UFC.
Yeah,
Is that what you're talking-
exactly. Yeah.
And here we go.
Yeah,
5
that's
rounds.
That's all he ever did. He did the "Here we go" and "It is all over." That's all he said.
Yeah, he
And
just
then-
showed up, got paid $100K per broadcast.
Yeah, and then he just rely
said
on
2
Joe. Yeah,
sentences.
exactly. Just rely on Joe to carry the analytics. Yeah, that's what I do with you. I just let you carry me, and damn, do I look good doing it.
Well, here we go. Will it be a Beastmaster? Will it be a Naga? A Naga Ancient War Rush, Ricky. What if that happened?
Yeah, you're into some weird stuff, man. You're into some really weird stuff.
You don't even know.
ToD. Okay. ToD. I can't even imagine. He looks so weird right now. But yeah, okay. Here we go. ToD gonna creep this out. It's gonna be a panda.
Ooh, respect again to Spiral for all these crazy hero choices. There's the 3 archers. Man, and if ToD goes for a fast expansion and Spiral gets an early level 3, this is always dicey. I've seen Infi actually do this on ladder. When he plays War 3 Champions, Infi does really like going panda first on Northern Isles against human.
Very interesting. He's got broads in Atlanta. Panda, panda, panda. Remember that Jeopardy? It was a Jeopardy episode where the guy he was reading the lyrics, and it was panda, 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 panda. It was so funny.
No, I didn't see that.
I'll show you the clip after. It's very good.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, the late Alex Trebek.
Level 2. Might be some late peasants this game if this panda keeps creeping, and decent items for ToD. I mean, I'm always just looking at him with a little bit of bias because I just want ToD to be happy. You know?
Yeah, he deserves that happiness, man. Of course. Yeah, I mean, Spiral too. We want happiness for both of them, but happiness for ToD is specifically getting good items in his Warcraft 3 video games.
Exactly.
That is his Spiral probably, you know, health and family and stuff. ToD just wants good items.
Yeah, and so far so good. Spiral did get a greater heal. He would have preferred a greater mana or maybe even a mana ceiling, but the heal's going to help extend this harassment. ToD getting a ring of regen, you can't complain with that either.
Really nice creeping from ToD. Easy level 3. Peasants are going to be here. That's going to be the expansion play for ToD on this map, and there's not much that this panda could do. I mean, Breath of Fire is really good, but so far so good for ToD. The footy health looking really nice and healthy and green, like a young oak. Shop actually creeping. What? He's creeping with a shop?
Yeah, the classic. Lolliot started this with the Warden, but it's, you know, of course, doable with the Panda as well. Panda, Panda, Panda. And it won't be level 3 after this, I don't believe. No, he's not going to be level 3, unless he gets a peasant kill.
Ooh, it will be level 3 if he gets that rifle, or that footy, though. Very close. No, not going to get it.
What a mistake that would have been from ToD, and he wouldn't have even known about it, because there is a greater heal, and there's still tons of Breath of Fire, so...
Yeah, really nice play, though. He might actually force that greater healing before he needs to, which is awesome. ToD playing so smooth right now. A 2-2 series, guys. The winner of this will take the series. Breath of Fire coming in, but that's not a goal. The Purge on the Panda will force the greater healing. A little unfortunate. ToD's going to keep this pressure on, though.
Yeah, a couple mistakes so far from Spiral, and ToD picture-perfect defense But the level 3 gonna secure a footman kill. But did you see that footman split actually from ToD? Only took damage on the footman that died. Incredible. Incredible. The tech has always been delayed when ToD has gotten even a clean expansion. Another breath. There is no shop yet, though.
Oh, it's getting close. It's getting close. It's getting dicey. Panda getting low. No more Potion of Greater Healing for him. He's got to rely on Moonwell Juice, and you don't really want to be draining that just because you're taking right clicks from an Archmage. He hasn't got anything done right now. ToD got the Arcane up. He's about to get another tower up. ToD, man. When you play a human game like this and you don't take that much aggression at your expansion, it just allows you to play so cleanly, and he's one of those players that can really run away with this game.
Yeah, but the expansion still could be pressured, and the Naga is going to help the Panda in doing that. The Panda running up with a decent amount of mana. ToD could go into the main base of Spiral, which wouldn't be a bad play, but he's going to choose to defend. This might be not the right choice, actually, from ToD, because the Panda's just going to kill every footman, and there's no shot.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, Spiral's finding a way to mitigate this army before he even shows up to defend. It's going to allow these archers and the Naga to put on a little bit more pressure. Ooh, the Naga. Everything's so low. Lightning Shield on the footy. This is a nice, cute play from ToD. That'll buy him a bit of time.
He's going to lose a lot of footmen, but he's going to have the Expo be secured because of this. So maybe a worthwhile trade. The Lightning Shield is a great item for ToD to have, but every single footman has died. The Panda, though, might have Town Portal, does Town Portal, but not before getting, what, 6 footmen at the end there.
Oh, the Naga's not gonna be on the TP, yeah. Doesn't matter too much. I don't think the Naga dies. Actually, no boots on the Archmage. This could be close. Footy block? Yeah. Footy block? A footy block?
Oh, we didn't think there was any way that ToD would get this Naga, but he actually doesn't let the mistake go unpunished. I think he's going to get it.
This is close. Footy's actually wrapping around. They're going to go around town and try to block this Naga. There's no staff on the Panda. In fact, the Panda's not even close, guys. We're going to keep an eye on this. One more hit. A block on the footy will secure this. He's going to get the Naga. Unbelievable play from ToD.
Just a tiny, tiny mistake. The Naga seemed like it wasn't anywhere near the danger zone, but it was below 20 degrees Celsius, and the Naga falls.
Really well played from ToD. Not letting anything go to waste. He sees the Naga as a possibility, picks it up. And that's just added cost that Spiral doesn't have. I mean, he's got to rebuild this Naga. Look how broke he is. Double lores. Tier 2, not even tech into Tier 3 yet. This is great for ToD. His Tier 2 kicked in. Blood Mage coming in. Barracks coming in. Everything looking so good. And we saw him do that Tier 2 play before, and he actually was able to beat Spiral's Tier 3. And this is a much different composition from Spiral. So I think if ToD stays on Tier 2, this is looking very good for him.
Yeah, every time ToD's gotten in this position in this series, he's won, and every time he's taken damage as expansion, he has lost, and he didn't take any damage, and he's going into a Tier 2. Probably an all-in push, again. But if the Panda gets up to level 4, gets up to level 5, if he can get a few Dryads out and maybe do some damage, there is 2 Arcane Towers at the expansion, but at the main base, it's a little bit exposed. Blood Mage second for ToD, actually. I like it. But there's an opportunity still for Spiral to do something.
Okay, Panda coming in. He doesn't have any Breaths of Fire, though, and if he gets hit with that Arcane, which he is, he might not have any at all. Just a really unfortunate setup for Spiral. He seems like he's just trying to scrape along. He might get level 4 from this camp. If he does pull it, I assume he might try to, but ToD's right here anyway. And actually, no, he's going to go for the lab instead. ToD's right here, though. ToD is on him like a fat kid on a Skittle.
Yeah, he's right here. He's got a water elemental, the Dryads. Maybe going to be able to abolish, and you do not want to feed this Panda too much experience. Here's the Blood Mage. Breath going to be invested immediately. Nicely done. The Archmage, though, despite the Panda being low, the Archmage is the one on the menu, and this is going to be a Town Portal, I think. There could be a crit. You got to be careful, ToD. There could be a crit. Nice block. Oh, my lord.
Wow, ToD, are you kidding me? He actually won't.
He
won't force the TP. That's incredible play. He might lose these footies. That's totally worth saving your level 3 Archmage. What a play from ToD, man. He feeds the level 4, but at the cost of saving your Archmage, I think this is all worth it. But now Spiral is getting into that critical army where he's got a lot of range. Panda low, though. There's no TP on the Panda. Staff used. Such a nice play from Spiral. Level 2 on the Naga now, and he's going to keep this pressure going. Really back and forth play from both players. Rifle Caster going to be behind this with a Workshop as well. So ToD's going to go into that same army that he was in before, except a little bit more rifle heavy.
Yep, Spiral's got his expansion up now as well, so he's going to be creeping it. But what does this do? It just gives ToD a target for this all-in. He's actually going to tier 3, not making a mistake that I would argue he's made in the previous games. Going to go to tier 3 earlier, and the Panda gets a Pendant of Energy. Well, if there's a way back into this game, it's level 5 Panda with tons of breaths.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Daytime. Blood Mage would love to get up to level 3. That is an incredible ability. Siphon on level 2. Panda going towards the expansion. Again, no town portal for Spiral. He's got to be oh so careful.
Yeah, and this time the Panda's got a lot of breaths. And like you
I
said...
think he's looking for a fight, actually, but he's not going to find ToD.
Yeah, ToD's going for the red right now, which is pretty dicey. He doesn't have a lot of units. He's going to pull this. This is a tough camp. I mean, the Water Elemental's going to have to take a lot of damage here. Okay, 3 Water Elementals should be able to do that. Nice play from ToD. This is a really nice creep camp.
Dryad actually finds it. So this will probably be a town portal, but he's going to get the Magnetar before he has to town portal out. So nicely done by ToD. But yeah, Spiral's definitely going to sniff this out. There's the item. Endurance Aura, town portal, but not before probably losing both priests. Oh, a little bit of a miss micro by Spiral.
Wow, and ToD picks up level 4 there with that last hit. Django, great item. Tremendous item.
Incredible. Could ToD just go to the next red camp now, too? He town portals to the expansion, so he's given enough time to do so, but he's going to play it safe and take the Spidey boys first. Expansion should be mining now. It is indeed fully mining, so even economy it is, and ToD has banked 2,000, so it's not going to be even supply for long nights on the way out. Double upgrades, inner fire, frag shards. This army's going to be terrifying for ToD.
Yeah, Spiral getting to the point where he can actually like take fights through. The Panda low on mana. He's creeping up. Might get level 3 on his Naga here. Yeah, he will. He's staffed with the Panda to secure that level 3 on the Naga. I mean, this expansion has been up for ToD for a while. He's starting to mass up now. He's starting to get into that 60 supply. Meat and potatoes. Love me some meat and potatoes. And so does ToD. Double night production behind these Morits. Just look at this army. Would you just look at it?
It's going to be terrifying, dude. It's going to be so terrifying. All ToD needs is another minute. He's got the bank, and he's going to have the best army in the entire game, arguably. In no time, the Panda, though.
Panda's going to take this item. The Blood Mage is the only one that can pick up. ToD drops the item to the Blood Mage and picks up... But ToD gets... Oh, sorry. Spiral gets the Hood of Cunning.
Nice banish. Could there be an abolish and do an attack? No. But ToD again town portals out. Again gets the experience for the red camp, but again he doesn't have Blood Mage level 3 yet.
And this is going to feed Panda 5. Carson, there was a lot of micro in that play there. ToD having a full inventory Archmage past the circlet over to the Blood Mage to try to pick up the item, but the Panda still picked it up fast. So a lot of plays in there in that move there, but a lot of the XP went to ToD. And he should get level 3.
Get Blood Mage 3. Yeah, he needs this camp. He needs heal scrolls as well. This Panda's 5. I don't think ToD quite knows yet Panda's 5. He must assume that he's close. But yeah, you're going to need 1, 2, even 3 heal scrolls. And there's only one shop, and I would imagine Spiral might even steal away one. There he goes. Steal both. He does steal both. What a play from Spiral. He doesn't even need them. Like, against the Frag Shard Mortar teams, they're helpful for the Dryads, but he really doesn't need 2 heal scrolls that badly.
ToD does, though. ToD needs as many as he can get,
Yep.
so yeah, great play. ToD doing a good job of finding these creep camps that are still available on the map, and other than the lab for Spiral, that's going to be the last one after the Spider. Level 2 on the Paladin and level 3 on the Blood Mage as well. Really nice creeping from ToD. As soon as he can get that level 3 Paladin too, he'll be in a really good spot, but the Panda level 5 with a mana pot. This is going to be tough, and Spiral looking for the best entry here.
ToD shades a Yumiko with the towers on the right side. The mortar teams are putting in a lot of damage. Oh, this is not the fight Spiral wants. Oh my god, the frag shards in the back, the siphon in the front.
Yeah, and the banish siphon was really sick. And that Panda's completely out of mana. He should mana pot. There we go. Breath of Fire. Drunken Haze.
The morts are just raining down, though, Ricky. They're unpressured. Look at them.
Bunch of Knights going to fall, though, Carson. And actually, ToD's going to be the one that TP's out. The Bears are so low, but he saves all of them. And Spiral, it's 80 supply versus ToD 75. Mortar team out of the way. Claws of attack on the ground. Spiral nailed that fight.
That did not look like a fight Spiral could win. The siphon was good. The positioning was better. but he really didn't lose much. Spiral's still 80 supply. So it's ToD, to be
Unbelievable.
fair, but yeah, that did not look like a winnable fight. Spiral, the panda, carrying.
Really good upgrades now for ToD. Knights, 2 knights staffed into the main base, and a couple more on the way. So ToD really needs to wait for these reinforcements before he takes another fight. In fact, he's going to see if there's any items at the shop. There's a pendant, maybe some Django, but he's already got Django. So not many items at the marketplace that he would be interested in. But he's going to push the tempo here. And like I mentioned before, there's a bunch of units that aren't here.
Oh my god. Yeah, look at how many bears there are. Oh my god, yeah, ToD has to kite. And ToD needs more inner fire. He needs more priests. He needs the heal scrolls. He needs any of those. It's amazing ToD hasn't been losing more without having heal scrolls. Spiral still has 1 of the before-mentioned 2 heal scrolls he purchased. Is there another one available? There is 1 at the shop.
ToD's going to tower up in a really weird position. Those are really weird tower placements.
I think it's alright, because more teams can get behind there. There is a Wisp scouting it, and the Panda is always a threat of going there and just killing everything.
Oh, this is close. This is really close. Okay, so Spiral sitting at 80 supply. He's got good upgrades, got a lot of units. Like you said, the bear count is like crazy. And then the Dryads behind this. Naga getting close to level 4 as well, continuing to creep. And yeah, maybe this tower position is okay if you can get those mortars behind it. But ToD, can you get the reinforcements over?
Ooh. Mortar teams need to be well positioned. The Panda cannot get on top of them. The Dryads will be very exposed. If these towers get up, will Spiral be able to break it? The Panda. One good fight and level 6 Panda could be huge. Knights reinforcing. Going to be caught out, actually.
This is tough. And like you said, the mortar's trying to get in the back. Oh, this could be close. The tower's not yet up. Some of them will be up during this fight, though. 2 guard towers about to hit. But the bears have good positioning. But honestly, ToD is better, and the mortar teams are just melting everything. This is a great position from ToD. The upgrade's kicking in as well. 2-2 with the Devotion Aura. These are some tanky knights. Spiral's having a hard time.
Yup, the towers have gotten up. The Panda has 1 more breath. A couple of knights are actually falling, but there is still staves off cooldown. Siphon got to make sure the Panda has no more breaths. They're both just sort of trading everything, but ToD, at the end of the day, I think is going to hold these towers.
Wow, great positioning from ToD. I questioned these tower position, but Spiral took a fight right in front of them as opposed to taking the south side. He went from the east side. And ToD, he's from the west side. He's saying, get out of my territory.
West Side,
West Side?
Panda
Yeah.
goes back to the Moonwells.
I was going to say it if you didn't.
59
Okay, Spiral putting up
versus
another
78.
expansion, though, at the red.
Yeah, this could go even later, but what does Spiral go into now? I mean, Mountain Giants will not work because there's Sundering Blade 2-2 Knights, probably 3-3 soon enough. So you kind of need to keep building bears as your front line, but you need chims, I guess, right? That's what you need to go into.
Yeah, is he going to have the time to transition to anything like that, though? The bears, he's just reinforcing more bears, but we saw what ToD can do with good positioning against those bears. He kind of just roughs them up. Militia scouting this expansion as well, and if ToD takes a good fight, this will be at least one of these expansions going down.
Yeah. And his going up, certainly at the top left.
And the one going down at the bottom south.
Yeah, Wisps being pulled. That's maybe something Spiral's been missing this game, actually. His earlier Wisp, but this positioning is really good. ToD's going to have to TP out, and he will. I don't think he's going to get it, actually. It's so many units are going down. 2 units at the end of the tree lives.
And that Drunken Haze was nuts.
Wow, Spiral clawing his way back in, and he's even supply yet again. But chims, I think, are necessary for Spiral in the near future.
Yeah, no like mountain giants or anything, so you got to have a better transition than just bears, right? So he's going to stop this peasant from building the tower. He's going to secure this extra expansion as well, Carson. And now he's on 2 mines against ToD's 2 mines. So this is even economy, 75 against 77. Spiral's come back into this game. A Dryad getting caught off guard, though. Could go down early. It's a bit of an annoying pickoff, but Spiral also going to the main base of ToD, so giving up his main base.
TPing back, but his army's not here. 2 bears aren't teleporting back. But it's enough to push ToD out. Again, ToD does not want to take a fight, I guess. Was he lacking heal scrolls?
Oh my god, the farm sees the bear. Oh my god, the farm sees the bear and ToD's beelining it.
There's 2 of them, too. Oh no, this is terrible for Spiral. This is very unfortunate. Again, the town portal. This happened earlier to the Naga, if you remember.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Spiral's still sitting at A supply, but almost losing 2 bears here.
A
Two
player's
bears.
forces are under attack.
Oh, Panda.
Okay.
Top left with the AP.
Yeah, cute AP, actually. This is where the towers are completely useless.
Yeah.
But Spiral's going to lose one of these expansions. There's nothing he can really do about it. He can't even fight right now. He's at A supply, but how do you TP and find a good positioning?
Detonate, getting rid of some of the inner fire at least, but the hero levels are kind of getting out of control. The Archmage could even retrain the Blizzard, and that would make the Bears not too useful anymore. But ToD probably has a fighting army regardless. He's got 1,000 gold on top too.
I find it absolutely crazy how the Archmage is level 4 with 575 health.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. One more redeem, by the way, dealing with that AP in the top left. Nicely done by ToD. The Panda in the middle trying to get some damage done, but is there enough? Is an open position what Spiral wants? I think, if any, is... Yeah, I think he would want an open position, but not looking like he can win right now.
Yeah, the Knights with a great front line. The Mortars protected by this Knight wall. 2-2 upgrades against 2-2 upgrades. With the Roar, though, the Bears are very, very strong. And right now, this is a good position for Spiral to take. The Bears have a great front line. It's about as good as it's going to be, Carson. ToD actually TP's out right away.
Yeah, not enough heal scrolls. As soon as the Panda can get on those casters, there's really not a chance for ToD to fight. And a tank is going to the expansion, but one single tank and Nature's Blessing is not going to be enough. In fact, it will probably just feed the Panda even closer to level 6, but I'm really waiting for those Chimrus. I'm serious. I'm serious, Rick. Where are they? I'm waiting for them.
Carson's dead serious, guys.
Panda level 5, I mean, there's no chance of flying machines, right? I mean, Chims would be insane here. If he puts up 2 Chimrus, possibly right here, I really think that'd be a game ender for Spiral.
He's got the economy to do it. He can pop these
Yeah, he
Chimers
does.
right now, so... Panda getting really close to level 6 as well. Very dicey
Where are the
game.
wisps? Does Spiral have any wisps even?
Yeah,
on wood?
he pulled a bunch of the expansion from his main base, but he's got 2 more near his army.
The eternal fight for the bottom right. AP, towers, tree of life.
Yeah, does ToD tower these up? Immediately. 2 guard towers coming up.
Will they be up in time? I think they will beat the AP in the race. It's going to be close though, actually.
What a back and forth game 5. ToD coming back into the main base. This is so annoying. Spiral.
ToD with much more bank though, if you look at him. Much more bank.
Oh yeah, he's got 1,300. His economy's looking pretty mint. Level 5 on the Archmage now. That's gonna be level 3 water elemental. Probably would have liked to retrain the Blizzard at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so. And once the Blood Mage hits 4, you can even go for Flame Strike as well. But ToD's kind of getting that position we saw in Last Refuge, where he just doesn't want to take a fight. And who can blame him? Look at this Panda. Oh, look at the Panda. Oh, look at it.
Paladin's gonna have to heal up like
staff.
crazy. This is crazy. Oh, another Breath of Fire would secure some kills here.
It's going to be at least 3 kills. Okay, nice staff. And another staff. Nicely done by ToD to only actually lose 1 unit there.
Dryad's
ToD
getting...
TP's out. It's over. The expansion's done. If ToD TP's out, he's got no more economy, right?
Oh, another drunken hit. Oh, wow. Instant, no mana on the Panda. The Panda's actually taking a lot of damage. TP's out right away.
Both players TP out? This is so weird. Bear gets caught out.
ToD actually TP'd to his expansion, though. Smart play.
Yeah, if ToD loses this expansion, I think the game's over. Because Spiral's mining with 3,000 left. ToD
Still,
trying to tower up the bottom right. He actually won that little exchange of towers and ancient protectors.
still no Chimrus, Carson.
It's too late now. He wouldn't be able to afford it. I think it'd take too long, but because ToD's gonna have that bottom right by that time. But yeah, I think it would have been great earlier. Like ToD, how would he transition into flying machines? He'd have to get Griffin Aviaries up, honestly. But Spiral has proven to be much better than I am today. So who am I to say? Panda about to be level 6 as well. Oh my lord, Spiral could do it, but he is on the back foot.
This is so close. ToD actually trying to find a better position. Oh man, this is so close. But with 2 arcanes, man, these arcanes are putting in overtime right now. Nice Banish Siphon. But instant anti-magic shell, and he's gonna go for the Breath of Fire right away. He's gonna get more too before this
wisps from the back.
No, ToD. He's not in the greatest position after all. Panda level 6 now.
Level 6.
Immediately
There's the
pops the ultimate. Yep.
ToD might have to give up the expansion.
Although the Panda ultimates are very out of position. The Bears are blocking them. They're not doing anything, Carson.
Oh, he's temporaling out. He's giving it up. The expansion's dead. One base yet again. Spiral 2,500 gold. ToD yet to be mining at the bottom right, but he has plenty of towers to hold the bottom right.
Yeah, 49 supply for Spiral too. I mean, ToD TP's out and loses an expansion, but he still killed a lot of units. And with
ToD's gonna go kill the expansion though. I think he's gonna kill it. There's nothing ToD can, or there's nothing Spiral can do to defend this bottom right.
No TP. And here we go with the mortar teams still in place. There's still 3 mortar teams. It's gonna, yeah, dead tree, and that's gonna be the last mine for Spiral. Even though he took a good fight, killed the expansion, he lost a lot. Oh, Banish Siphon coming in on the Naga. Panda wrapping around downtown. He's got 1 Breath of Fire and a Mana Pot. These have to be money right now, Carson.
Oh, the Siphon is money as well. The Dryad gets splattered. How many more breaths is there? There's just a Mana Pot. The bottom right is mining with all 5 in about 1 second. Is this a fight that ToD wants? He doesn't necessarily need to fight, but I mean, it's just looking stronger right now. Oh my god, the breath, though.
Huge Breath of Fire on the mortar teams. All of them are going to fall. And now it's just Bears versus Knights. Spiral has secured that the mortar teams are not going to be a problem anymore, but is there enough Bears? No more Mana Pot on the Panda either. You'd love to see another Breath of Fire, but it's not going to be happening. A level 4 on the Paladin. That's going to be +2 or level 2 Devotion Aura. This is so close. 41 against 68. GG, well played. And ToD gets it done in a game 5. Excellent, excellent play from ToD.
What a series. What a series. Yeah, and that game 5 was the closest of the 5 games. Well played to Spiral as well. He looked dominant in those 2 games he was able to win, but ToD with that nice 2-base play. Yeah, man. Nice. Just very good play from ToD winning it there. Incredible. Holds on. Holds on the whole game.
Let's see if ToD wants to come on and talk to us for a little bit. Be cool to get his take on what happened at ESL, you know, jumping in at the last minute, just see what's going on with him. He's doing a bunch of stuff as well, so see if he's down. Okay, we are back, and man, we got ToD on the line here after a 3-2 slog. Thank you so much for stepping up, dude. That was a class act, man. You saved the show big time, and you put on a really great performance today.
Thank you for having me. And shout out to Spiral for agreeing to play also, like last minute replacements. Like a completely different matchup, probably not easy, but he's been practicing quite a bit with his elf on ladder, and it really shows. Like he gave me a harder time than a lot of elves would. Almost beat me. Like I got obliterated in the 2 games that I lost as well. So props to him.
Yeah, I was like kind of skeptical. He's like, "Hey, do you mind if I play elf?" And I was like, I kind of wanted his orc, but man, his elf is really, really good. Wanted to talk to you about, you're one of the only players maybe this whole year that'll end up going to a LAN. You just finished ESL Meisterschaft on LAN. How was that, man? How was that experience?
Oh no, we played from home actually. It was only the casters casting from the studio.
Oh, I thought everyone was there. Oh, okay. Well,
No.
That's anticlimactic, but all right, online. I thought you guys were all
Nice one,
there.
Rick.
Yeah, I totally blew that one, but all right. Well, I thought you played great, you know. Undead's very good. I thought Ente played really good as well, but yeah, good performance there. You obviously took some cash. Do you like
I got 3 odes. You're gonna tell me how I played good. Why are we talking about Meisterschaft? Can we talk about something else?
True. Yeah, you do a lot, man.
He's
do you have
doing
any...
this, ToD. Give him a break. He's doing this.
Yeah, well, I'm nervous. You scare me. But yeah, so a question for you. You know, you got a lot going on. You're doing Dream Hacks. You're doing your YouTube thing. What are you looking forward to most this year? It's a new year, new you. What are you looking forward to?
I think the streams really like everything, but I think what I look forward to daily is like the streams, because despite absolutely hating this game, I still kind of like it at the same time, and I really like having, you know, a community of like some of the same people always tuning in and always being nice, you know, like Courageous at the top of that list, and you know, guys like Grinchy and stuff. I love being able to think that I'm entertaining people daily on Twitch, and I think it's really nice to like grow your own community.
Do you see yourself doing a lot more Warcraft 3 than StarCraft 2? I don't know what the StarCraft 2 looks like, the scene for you, but I know you cast a lot of stuff. But do you see yourself being 2021 more focused towards Warcraft 3? Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm like really focused towards Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2. Like, I'd be down to cast occasionally here and there. It's just that I haven't really been offered. There's like this really weird thing where if you're very focused on one game, so in this case, me with Warcraft 3, the tournament organizers maybe don't consider you as much to do StarCraft tournaments. I was offered actually last year at the start of the year to do one of the DreamHacks, and then I declined because I was getting surgery at the time, so I couldn't. And then after that, I wasn't asked for all of the next ones, despite me telling them many times that I would have been down to cast a couple times because they have like so many casters, so they have to do like a very big rotation. So I hope that this year I get to cast some more StarCraft because I still really like the game. And I casted a one-day tournament with Rotterdam on his channel recently, and I had a ton of fun, and people loved it as well.
Are you up to date on the StarCraft meta currently? Do you keep up with the tournaments and stuff like that?
Yeah, I watch a very decent amount, like not a crazy amount, but when I got the yearly recap thing, you know, where like what games you watched, StarCraft was up there with a couple 100 hours, so I definitely keep up with it.
Cool.
Yeah, another thing I want to say, dude, that War Through Champions tournament, you played so good. And with DreamHack, you know, you have 2,400 MMR on War Through Champions. You're playing a lot. Do you feel like, even though you're a caster and you probably enjoy casting maybe more than competing, I don't know, that's just my opinion, but I feel like if you played in this, you would be like at the top. Do you still feel like even though you're dedicating a lot of time to casting, if you played, you're in great shape? Or do you feel like, you know what, I just enjoy casting? Like, how do you feel about casting these instead of playing? Does it make you think like, shit, I wish I was playing sometimes?
No, not really. Like, I think I enjoy casting a lot. I did the competing thing for like so many years already, and also I'm very realist. I don't look at WC Champions playoffs and think I made top 2, I'm top 2 Europe. No, it's like I lost when I met my first undeads, like, and it's usually how it goes in tournaments. So yeah, I don't miss so much competing. I do it for like the entertainment, mostly of viewers. Like it entertains me a little bit, but I don't like yearn for it too much. And also, you predicted I was gonna lose. What's up, man? You said I was gonna lose to Lil Dizzy, talking all that shit and stuff. And you don't. This is not a DreamHack cast. You don't have to do this thing where you're like super nice to the people you interview, like you know, like you do all the time on DreamHack. You can talk shit. Go ahead. This is Africa, bro. They don't care. Like
Todd, I was saying this the other day, man. I have nothing to say bad about you, man. I think you're a class act. Having to get to know you more, I like you, dude. You're not on my radar anymore. For shit talking material. I got nothing, dude. What can I say? I got nothing, dude. And
thank you, man. Firm handshakes.
Yeah, you know, firm handshakes all around. But yeah, man. What do you think about, you know, you cast Asia and Europe, and then we do the obviously NA side, but what do you think about the competition of Warcraft 3 right now? And obviously we don't get to see LAN, but you see the Asia, you see the Europe, and you watch some of the NA too. What do you think about the Warcraft 3 caliber right now?
I think it's pretty sick, the level that everybody has reached. You know, that old famous question, like who would win the top layers of now and the top layers of years ago? Yeah, the top layers of now are pretty insane. I feel like everybody is so on point with their creep route, their micro, everything. Like I got to play against, you know, lowlights sometimes on the WC Champions. Like I get obliterated every time. I get smashed by Hitman daily. And then every time you can see like their hard work showing in the game, like while you're playing against them, it's something I think about. I'm like, oh my god, like these guys are so on point. Like there is no one cheese you could do to beat them. You just need to be super well rounded. You cannot have one weakness. You need to be good at micro, macro, reading the game, knowing where the opponent is, knowing all of your timings and all of that. So it's crazy the level that everybody has reached, and I feel like it's a good time to be a Warcraft fan because of that. The games are entertaining, except when there's a creep lord involved.
Great answers, man. Great interview, Todd. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for playing again. We'll get you paid up right after the show. We'll get you all settled up. And yeah, big thanks to Africa TV for putting this on. And I'm so glad you were part of it. I've been trying to get you for a long time. I've been in your DMs. And
oh, you got me now, big boy.
I got you now, and it was all worth it. Thank you so much for coming on, Todd.
Thank you. See you later. Have fun.
Cheers, Todd. Thank you.